The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live stream. Smash the like button for the algorithm. If you have a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, the best place to get your suggestion, and the only place I go for suggestions, is the Discord server. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Read the pinned message. For all that is covered in chocolate, read the pinned message. Drop a link, a brief description. I will get to it when I can. All the social media is linked down below, including ways to help the channel grow, from Patreon to PayPal. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from Eric V. He said, hey man, ArjenLucassen's back at it. New project called Plan 9. You should check it out. So today we are checking out, it's actually ArjenLucassen and Robert Soeterboek. I hope I said that correctly. And the track is called Before the Morning Comes. And this is yet another ArjenLucassen project featuring Robert Soeterboek from Arjen to Star One. And now it's Plan 9, Before the Morning Comes, here on the Wyldeside. Let's check it out.
Changing, nothing stays the same. We used to be lovers, we used to share a name. Words have left me, and tears are in vain. The days pass me by, I don't even feel pain. Nowhere to hide, no place to go. Days getting darker and the night so cold. No will to fight in a world without love. I will be gone before the morning comes. Shadows in the darkness, hard cold as ice. The roar of silence, echoes of life. Rooms are empty,
That is ArjenLucassen with Robert Soeterboek's Plan 9, Before the Morning Comes, as suggested by Eric V. over on Discord. That is the place to get your suggestions to me, over on the Discord server. This is like straight up progressive Texas blues. This is exactly what this is. This is perfect progressive Texas blues. This would be like if Robin Trower had the guitar player, had Stevie Ray Vaughan as a guitar player, and the dude from Deep Purple as a lead singer. Like that is the perfect measures of each of those tones that create this wonderfully fresh progressive blues taste. I've said this before about ArjenLucassen and how it is evolution. This is the evolution of progressive blues. So you go back to the Bridge of Sighs and you say, okay, this is the epitome of progressive blues. And you fast forward 50 years and you say, okay, this is the result of all of that influence coming through in this fresh, new, bluesy. It's almost like progressive lounge blues rock. It's really smooth. Like not enough O's in smooth to describe that. And once you hear that Hammond come in at the beginning, that nice Hammond knuckle roll that comes in at the beginning, you know right away the epicenter of this track. And that's what ArjenLucassen is. He's very progressive oriented, very progressive, whether it's orchestral progressive, progressive blues, progressive metal, regardless of which tone he's creating in his creations, there's always that nice, thick, rich, progressive sound that embodies the track. Regardless of what the guitars are doing or the vocals are doing, that Hammond B3 really does, whether people realize it or not, the Hammond organ is the sound of progressive music, progressive blues, psychedelic progressive, whatever you call it. It's the Hammond B3. It just adds such soul to the track. And that guitar player really did a good job of creating the emotional output that the song demanded. You know, it's a bluesy track, man. It's a sultry, sexy track. And that guitar had to come up to that level. And he did a really good job of creating that, I call it the long Texas highway blues. You know, just this crying guitar sound that just makes me picture, these vibrant desert colors, if that makes any sense. I really hope it does. Billy Gibbons created this thing called the dirty G. It's this chord that is really indicative of Texas blues. And this guitar player does a really fantastic job of capturing that tone, which is why I was like, hey, this is progressive Texas blues is what it is, man. And I do want to give credit to the addition of the female vocals, because that's straight Pink Floyd. That is straight Pink Floyd. And it was perfect. It was perfectly added at the right time, the right amount, at the right place. You've got this wonderful progressive blues track happening. It cries, it ebbs and flows, and it's got this desperation to it. And then these vocals come in, and you're like, yo, man, that is straight out of Pink Floyd. And that adds even more, not a feminine emotion, but a more innocent emotion to what you're already feeling. So it almost infantilizes you. So while you're sitting there thinking about lost loves or whatever, you're thinking about the adult version. When those female vocals come in, they add the innocence to you. So you go deeper into your esoteric breakdown while listening to a track like this, because this is a great journey track. This is a great adventure track to just close your eyes and drift away on. It's perfect for that. It's layered right. The colors are rich. The textures are perfect. The tones are familiar. I've heard it before, but I've not heard it before. Everything is there. And then when those female vocals come in and it's built to that point, it just really adds this wonderful sense of my life, the tones that I've been hearing through my whole life, exists in modernity. And that's why ArjenLucassen, I've called him another, he reminds me of Jeff Beck, and that he doesn't need a band. He wants musicians. And when they get together and call it whatever you want, Plan 9, Arjen, Star 1, whatever, it's always going to be perfectly structured, perfectly created, perfectly layered. Everything from the sound engineering to the mixing, everything is in its space. And I know he does this live. So again, it just reaffirms whether he's doing really complicated, progressive, psychedelic, concept albums or straight progressive Texas Roadhouse blues. It's always going to be spot on when you have ArjenLucassen. And of course, having Robert on those vocals, his texture is very leathery. It's very rich. It's I have many leather-bound books, and my den smells of rich mahogany. That's the voice, right? Like, that's the voice of that description. Leather-bound books that smell of rich mahogany. That's what it sounds like. So perfect vocals on top of a perfectly constructed piece of music. So thank you very much, Eric, for that suggestion. Plan 9, yet another project from the great mind of ArjenLucassen. Let me know down below what you think and everything you know about the band, all that stuff. And remember, if you have a suggestion for a band, song, or a video, be like Eric and get over to Discord, read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button. Smash the like button. Thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me on the east side of Music City. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.